So up on stage, we actually have a couple competent players that
Yes,
I'm
sir.
aware of. We've got Taj Garou, all the way from Australia, going up against FF14's own Lanimal.
Yeah, man, Taj Garou making it through his pool previously in a day that was both full of, I'll say, hype moments, but also quite a few upsets.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, like we saw some people go down, and I think they got to the pools on loser's side, but definitely didn't see Cloud05,
That's
A05 getting out of his pool in loser's side at all, and we watched that happen in real time.
Yeah, man.
So it is, once again, as I say at every CLTW tournament, anyone's game.
Mm-hmm. Anyone's game indeed. I mean, the game is still so young. There's still so much for people to like practice, to master. And, you know, EVO, it kind of snuck up on us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Taj Garou, of course, representing T-Zoc. Lanimal on the Kind. It's going to be a very difficult matchup for the T-Zoc. He needs to make his way in so that he can threaten with these slow, chunky buttons of his.
Yeah, but even if you make your way in, man, like,
Ooh, yeah,
Kind, one of the
nice.
best reversal characters in the game, obviously. Makes you scared of that wake-up Lonze. And if you don't challenge him on wake-up, then he's going to reset his offense, which is the best offense in the game. I would maybe second to Billy in some scenarios.
Yeah, in certain scenarios, yeah, absolutely. But I think this character, Kind, offensive powerhouse for sure. So Taj Garou, it's possible his defense will be challenged, but not this round. He's taking it very cleanly. It looks like he has a pretty good handle on the matchup, demonstrating using the high dodge attack to go underneath the fireball.
I mean, that's something that I've been like kind of witnessing in the last month and a half, is really like a lot of these lesser used characters are showing how much they've learned, because they have to play all these hard matchups all the time, and there's only one way out of it.
Exactly, yeah. You simply must be better. And right now, Taj Garou is trying his best. Lanimal trying to set up the wall. Huge jump over the fireball. Bad fireball, really, from Lanimal.
Yeah, no, that might have been a little bit of an autopilot scenario, and yeah, Taj Garou fully aware of that, but I don't know if that's what he wanted.
I believe he wanted to just punish with like an SPD, but I think he did it too early. Got the guard cancel.
All right, he got the SPD that time, man. Big fall, level 1, good damage.
Okay, trying to throw bait there.
Yeah, you see Lanimal can't afford to back up, can't afford to be scared. Eats a back throw in the corner.
That was a
body
great
splash.
backdash though to get the air reset into a punish.
And yeah, you look at this, Taj Garou threatening the Kind, forcing him to back up there.
That was so unfortunate. They both had the same idea, but Kynes is simply better.
Yeah, no, just able to play that space obviously better than T-Zoc can. But at the same time, I think Taj Garou knocking on the door of possibly taking game 1, because Lanimal looked kind of shook there for a second.
Agreed. All right, going for the charged heavy. Nice.
Hey.
He finds a big jump in, the cross-up body splash.
All right, man, Taj Garou firmly in control here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. That's a nice guard cancel from Lanimal, absolutely necessary there. This is gonna hurt. He doesn't have a bar though, so that's not going to do as much damage as it possibly could, and he's gonna eat the wake-up Lonze. Lanimal's looking desperate here.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, finds the throw, knocks him out of SPD, doesn't have to worry about rev flow anymore. And he just gets to, look at this, he's just doing 3 throws in a row.
Gotta be careful, man. Taj Garou's almost got a bar. That reversal super's coming. Don't. Oh, that could have been bad.
Okay,
that may not matter.
Out there. Wow, I am surprised Lanimal did the rev charging attack there.
Yeah, the Rev Panzer has the most amount of range, and I think he just wanted to do the skip neutral there, but just not enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's the second time that the whiff Panzer ended up costing him a lot there. So he needs to adjust his spacings a bit, I think.
Yeah, you see Lanimal dropping an easy wild punish there. Gonna get it back with the blow away into the Lanze, but at the same time, man, like a lot of damage left on the table. He seems to be all right with it now. Seems to be getting his rhythm back. And I feel like, yeah, Taj Garou challenges at the perfect moment and throws off his rhythm, and I feel like Lanimal just can't get his feet back underneath.
Okay, finds the hit here. Kind of a bit of a lucky break, because Taj Garou, he's getting pretty. Oh my goodness!
That's what I'm saying, man.
He's getting really creative with his defensive options. He seems to know this matchup very, very well. And of course, I mean, you can't blame Lanimal for not being that well versed in the T-Zoc matchup, because how many T-Zocs really are there?
Exactly, but again, the T-Zocs that are out there have to play this matchup. They have to learn how to beat this character.
Exactly.
I said there's one way out of it. I'm talking about victory, but there's definitely two victories. There's 2 ways out of it. Yeah. You just get bodied, right? At a certain point, you have to either switch the character or figure out a way around it. And Lanimal is playing Kind as you would expect a Kind to be played, but T-Zoc, as he just showed us, won't let him get away with some of that up-close pressure.
Yeah, you see, he really is just fishing for that one hit. That's all he needs. It doesn't matter if he takes all these fireballs. If he can find the one good hit, he can get the offense going.
No hyper defense there. Eats the low dodge.
Lanimal has a big chance to close it out here. Nice blocks from Taj Garou. Oh, and another tech gets him killed.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay.
Still looking kind of shaky there. Like, not everything firing on all cylinders, but Lanimal still able to hold together just because Kind able to just control so much space. And T-Zoc, a big body, can't just move around any way he wants to. Perfect response from Lanimal there.
Very nicely done. Taj Garou getting put into the corner, has to hold these mix-ups. Layered mix-ups. Oh, went for the conversion.
That was pay dirt right there for Lanimal. It's unfortunate that he's not going to get the super and the pickup. And I think, no, just a bit outside for that Pioneer. Gets it back anyway. Finishes off with a perfect.
Yeah, well played from Lanimal. Taj Garou, a bit of a wry smile.
I think Taj Garou feeling fairly comfortable, and Lanimal's confidence is also rising here. Yeah, Taj Garou definitely feeling like he has a read on Lanimal's habits.
Oh, yeah. Very nice punish.
He said, "You're not going to skip neutral me? You got to do the Panzer or the Lanze afterwards."
Exactly, yeah. Been punished very hard for the greed. Okay, the footsies. Nice mash though for Lanimal.
And yeah, right now Taj Garou is just trying to hold on with what little bit of advantage that he has. Nice. What a response! Big read with the high dodge.
Alright, wakes up with the super. Doesn't want to hold that charge heavy.
Oh
okay.
my.
He's getting a little antsy with the beak, I think. Oh, and that'll do it for the round. Lanimal now on set point.
Yeah, I think he was just like, hey man, he's going to throw to mid eventually, and I'm going to beat it. But Lanimal, great patience not to take the bait.
Yeah, indeed. Finds a big knockdown here. Going to push him into the orb. And, oh my goodness. Taj Garou thought it was his turn erroneously.
Yes, going to have a lot of trouble getting that back right now because Lanimal seems to be firing all cylinders. He's hitting the accelerator, not letting up on the gas brake, and that's going to be a big damage combo. I think that's going to be it, Aru.
And that'll do it. Lanimal advancing over Taj Garou. Another perfect to seal the deal. And that was, you know, kind of a pretty good character. You know, you get to just, you get to play your game plan once you get comfortable. And Lanimal, it felt like it took him like a game or two, but he really found his rhythm. And, you know, we're seeing the results of it.
Yeah, you know, like you obviously know what a T-Zoc has to do to escape a scenario like that, and it's very intricate, it's very difficult, but it's absolutely necessary. And Taj Garou, when he wasn't in that scenario, very adept at making Lanimal's Kind very uncomfortable, making Lanimal second guess his defense, his offense, but he just couldn't keep that up. He couldn't keep up that pace, it seems like, because it was already a lot to ask of the T-Zoc.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Lanimal was very successful at creating space, disengaging, and engaging on his own terms. You know, throwing out the fireballs, pestering him.
Yes.
And then whenever he felt like it, he would just, you know, rev charge elbow in, right? And then that was the party starter. And
I don't know if Taj Garou was spacing that out correctly, because it seemed like whenever Lanimal was whiffing it, it was in a scenario where Taj Garou was cornered already, so he definitely wasn't moving back anywhere. I think Lanimal was just misjudging his distance. Now on Taj Garou's side, excellent response to just whiff punish that with, you know, Justice Hurricane, with the big fall. So definitely expecting big things from him later on this weekend.
Agreed. Okay.